What's up, Pisces? Welcome back, Grizzly Tarot. My name is Dan. I'm here to do your bi-weekly love reading. Remember, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. If it does resonate to you, that's fucking awesome. If it doesn't, I'm sorry, it just wasn't your turn. Check back in a couple of weeks or like a week or two, whatever. Or check your moon, rising, or Venus sign, because this can also resonate to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, all right? So I'm going to jump right into it. Also, if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading, you can shoot me an email at grizzlytarot@gmail.com, and I can get you hooked up with the personal reading. That's also down below in the description. If you guys would also like to follow my Instagram, that's also in the description. That would be dope. And yeah, so let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on? 12 card Celtic cross. In love. All right. So, Pisces, in your current situation, you have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. You're no longer juggling, okay? I think you've made up your mind on what you want to do, and where you want to focus your love, right? And your challenge here is to move on, basically. You have the Six of Swords. So that talks about going from rough waters to calmer seas. So your challenge is to move on to a more calm, harmonious situation. Get out of this energy. Maybe you chose not to go with someone else. Yeah, I think you're choosing not to pick someone. Oh, actually, you're choosing not to go back to someone in your past. That's what it is. Okay, or not continue with someone from your past. Because your challenge here is to move on. You made up your mind already, but your challenge here is to move on from the situation, okay? In the past, you made a conscious decision to no longer put all this effort into like nurturing someone else. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Cups upright. I always use this analogy is, say you go out drinking with a bunch of friends, and there's always that one friend that doesn't really get too drunk and is taking care of everyone else in the group while they're trashed, right? That's the mom of the group, right? That's the Queen of Cups. She takes care of everyone else, make sure everyone else is okay. The Queen of Cups in the reverse, though, she goes, okay, fuck that. I've taken care of everyone else for long enough. I'm going to take care of myself, right? So in the past, you decided, you know what, I've like put too much effort into this. I'm just going to finally put the effort towards myself because this is just draining me and it's not worth it, right? Your goal here is to break the cycle. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're trying to break this cycle and get out of this negative karma, okay? And what's driving you here, you have the Four of Cups. So it's like you're reevaluating, really like contemplating where you want to go in life, what you want to do. And like I said, in the current situation, you've already like made up that conscious decision to not give this another shot. And right now you're kind of just reevaluating like what you actually want to do in life, and you're like, or like in life, in love, and like where you want to go, and like say the type of people you want to be with, type of relationship you want to attract in. And you're realizing like, okay, I don't really know if I want this anymore. I don't really think I want it anymore. I think I'm just going to let it sit there, and I'm just going to try and break this cycle because it's not healthy, or maybe it wasn't unhealthy, but it's just, you're just not about it anymore for whatever reason that is. You're just like, no, I need to break this cycle and reevaluate my whole love life situation and what I actually do want out of love, okay? Because the undertone of the whole read is the Page of Wands in the reverse. So basically, like, you have the Page of Wands, you have the Ace of Wands in your hands, okay? You have a new beginning, a new chance to start something new and fresh and go somewhere with it, but you're kind of staying stagnant with it. In the reverse, it's like you're just holding it and you're like, don't really know what to do from here. And that's okay. It's because you're trying to figure out what you really want out of love. Okay, cups are emotions. He's sitting here looking at this cup and basically deciding, well, do I want it? I already have these three. I'm happy with what I have. Do I want this extra one? Do I? Like, you're probably trying to figure out if you even want to like get back into dating right now. Like I said, you're trying to break this cycle. You're the wheel of fortune in the reverse for your goal. Your goal is to move on, or your challenge is to move on from this old situation. So like, you've made the conscious decision to move on, but now you're just like, well, what do I actually want to do in when it comes to love? Okay? You're just, like I said, trying to break the cycle, and that's a big thing. That's a very big thing. And that's like a big what do you call it, theme right now with the Aries full moon that we just had, the what is it, Scorpio new moon that we're having currently, or like yesterday, something like that, um and Mercury retrograde, all kind of hitting around the same time. It's like everyone's breaking free of these like unhealthy cycles and trying to really find out what they truly want in their lives. Okay, so that's really what you're doing. That's really good. That's really healthy. Now, because of this, excuse me, and this is like a great energy to be in, because your near future, you have the Ace of Pentacles. A new stable offer is coming in. Okay, something new is going to be presented to you, and it's basically a gift from the universe saying, "Here, take this." And now, this could be financial. It doesn't necessarily have to be love. Since it is a love reading, I'm gonna assume it's love, but it doesn't have to be. So for some of you, it might be love. For others, it might be a financial situation. You might come across a lot of money, get a new job, find a side hustle. You know, some of you might find a baby mom, not a baby mama. I was gonna say sugar mama, sugar daddy. Some of you might find a baby mama. I don't know if that's what you want. Like, um, but like it's a new opportunity coming, and it's stable, it's tangible, and it's real. Okay. But right now in your current influence, your internal influence, you have the Six of Cups. You're thinking about the past a lot. Okay. You're thinking about it, you're reminiscing. And this could be in a good way. It doesn't have to be in a bad way. It's just like you're remembering and like reminiscing on the past and like memories of this old person. So I think with that, you're basically sitting there like, okay, let me look at, it doesn't even have to be just this one relationship or person, right? It could be all the relationships and all the people you've been with up until this point, and you're looking at them like, okay, let me think about all the relationships that I've been in, like all the things I do want in a relationship, all the things I don't want in a relationship, and let me really think about what it is that I want. Okay. It could also be that your goal is like you're kind of stalling in the way of love. Like and when I say stalling, I mean like you're not really looking for anything. Like you're not, like opportunities might present themselves and you're just like, nah. Like, because you're still trying to figure out what it is you truly want in love, right? So that could be a good thing too. So now external to you, which could be this person. I'm going to assume it's this person because you have the King of Swords. Why did it just get heavy? It just got heavy. Yo, it's definitely this person, okay? Because you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is somebody who's like very detached, very cold-hearted. They're very smart. They're very logical. They use their brain, but they act very detached. They don't really show their emotions. They kind of just stay back, and they're holding their sword like ready, like I will cut a motherfucker if I have to, right? So like I have a feeling this is this person because you're trying to move on from them. You're reevaluating your priorities when it comes to love. So you're like, okay, let me reevaluate. The challenge, like I said, is to move on from it, move to a more stable situation, right? And I think they're recognizing that like you're kind of just not about it type thing. Or like they're recognizing that you're not chasing after them anymore and you're not really giving them time and effort, and you're just sitting here in your head and like figuring out what you really do want, you know? So this person is kind of just like taking a step back, and they're just like, well, you know, if they're not gonna be the fucking, I don't even want to be around them, whatever. But it's Swords energy, so like they're in their head about it. They might be logical and smart, but they're in their head about it. Okay. So your goal here, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You want to nurture something stable. Your goal, your hope here is the Queen of Pentacles. You want to nurture something stable. Okay, you want something that can grow, something that's real, something that's tangible, like not like this fake love that like you pick it up and it ends up being sand and falls through your hands. Like, no, you want this solid big ass rock. You want this diamond, okay? This beautiful fucking tangible thing, this real thing that's solid and stable and not just gonna fall through your hands, okay? And you want to watch it grow. Diamonds don't really grow like that, but you know, who knows? anything's possible. That'd be fucking cool. Um, so your hope here is to really find something that's worth investing your time into. Okay, and your fear here, you have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be one of two things. You could fear a third party situation where like you get involved with somebody. Maybe somebody got heavy again. Maybe somebody in the past put you in a third party situation and you're fearing that it'll happen again. Okay. But it also could just be you're fearing that like things won't work out. You won't be coming together with anybody. And like basically that you're not, that's the best way to put it. You're fearing like not coming together with someone like that. Like no matter what you do, no matter what you decide, that you're not going to find somebody who's willing to work with you the way you want to be worked with and the way that you know how to work with other people and like not and like the way that like you want to be loved, right? Which that's a fear and like it's another huge theme. Like everyone's afraid to break these toxic cycles and get out of these like toxic relationships because 90% of the time they fear that like, oh, this is the best I'll get and like I won't find anybody who will really love me and this person gives me enough, so like blah blah blah. And it's like, no, like you gotta realize the universe will always provide for you. The universe will always give you what you need and what you want. You just have to have faith in it and you just have to realize that like it will come. Just give it time and trust the process. Okay, so you fearing that like you're not gonna get somebody who will work with you and love you the way that you want, it's not a good fear. Okay, it's kind of, I don't want to say ridiculous, but it's kind of ridiculous, you know? As long as you trust the process, the universe will give you what you want. And I promise you that, okay? And you could hold me to that. But if you message me and like send me an email and you're just like, Dan, that shit didn't come true, like, fuck you, blah, 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 I need a personal reading, what's going on? I'm going to pull the cards and I'm going to be like, you're still resisting and you're not trusting the process. Like, I guarantee you, and I'm going to be like, this is your own fault because you're not trusting. This will become a self-fulfilling prophecy, okay? Don't let that happen. Don't let the fear overtake you. Realize that you can find something tangible and stable that you can nurture. And like I said, you have this new opportunity coming, okay? It is here. And Pentacles energy, tangible, stable, reliable, okay? Real. So release that fear. So I like this outcome. You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're not really going to be you're not really going to be worrying about anybody else. You're only focused on yourself right now. You're going to take the King of Pentacles energy and you're going to apply it inward to work on what you want, what you need, figure out your wants and desires and like evaluate what it is you want out of love and out of life, right? And King of Pentacles is also a stable energy. So the fact that you're applying that to your own life, that's great. Okay, focus on you, focus on your needs, your wants, what can help better your life for now, okay? Or, well, for always, but, and realize and trust the process that this new opportunity is coming. Just give it time, okay? And your advice here is Seven of Pentacles. Worry about what, you will reap what you sow. Okay, that's the big theme with this card. So worry about what you're working on. Worry about your harvest and your plants. Okay, water your own grass. And have faith that the universe will come through. And it will. And this new offer will come in. I promise you that. Okay? So, Pisces, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. If it did, if you want to leave a like and a comment down below, let me know what you thought. That'd be awesome. I really appreciate it. Share, subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be cool too. And again, you can check back in a week or two, give or take. I've been trying to do a video a day. So yeah, about 12 days for another checkup. You can also check your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Again, if you guys would like to purchase a personal reading, that's down below in the description. I have my email, also have my Instagram in there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want a personal reading though, please send an email because I try and keep that like separate, just so I can keep it organized. You know what I mean? Things get a little confusing sometimes. So I hope you guys like this. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, I'm sorry. It just wasn't your time. Check your other signs and like, I'm sure something will resonate. Okay. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you again for all the support. Appreciate it. And deuces. See you in the next one.